Hey guys, so today, in my life, I really wanted to be a drone photographer. So I started off with like simple drones like the DJI 818 or something like that. And I got up to about a Phantom 3. And I really enjoyed the Phantom 3. It was a pretty good drone, I gotta say. But then DJI came out with something new. And the thing that got me to buy it was the portability. And it's one of the most portable drones on the consumer market. And today we are going to be unboxing the DJI Mavic Pro. And so this drone is very small, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the box is extremely small. It's like, I would say a foot high maybe, but it's a pretty small drone. So let's open it up. And here we see the drone with the remote controller and the cables here, and there should be a charger somewhere in here. But yeah, so this drone, I don't know if you can tell. Let's take it out. It is here's the scratch resistant bubble thing. It's very small, as you can tell in the video, and it's like almost the size of my hand. It's like almost as long as my hand. It's more longer than my hand. And wow, this is crazy. Okay, let's open it up and let's move the box. As you can see, the legs flip out like so, and mine came with two props on the back and no props on the front. So we'll have to put the prop bags are somewhere in here. I'll show you that later. And then it'll tell you the battery life if you just press this. It gives you instructions on how to turn on the battery. Just press once and then press and hold. I'm not gonna do that. And here's the protective bubble with the camera in there. Wow, this thing is really small. And here is there's 5 sensors down here. There is 2 sensors in the front for obstacle avoidance, and yeah, it sits. Probably the only problem you would have with this thing is it sits a little low. So if you're landing it in grass, I think that it would probably, by the look of it, cut some grass. But many people have gotten to catch it with their hand by just putting their hand like that and hand catching it. But yeah, and that is pretty much it for the drone. Let's see. The battery is really easy to take out. All you do is just press the sides and it should come out like that. Let's put it back in. Wow. And okay, now we move to the remote controller. Remote controller is tiny. Like, this is the smallest remote controller you can get besides piloting a drone with your phone. This is a tiny thing, and what's unbelievable is the range on this is 4 miles, which is like so crazy for this small of a remote. So I'll go through the remote. Here's the antennas, these antennas, and then there's a DJI emblem thing. Yeah, and then there's the camera, take picture, record. You can see there those little icons. This dial is for adjusting the aperture, and this dial is for tilting the gimbal. So here you see the return to home button, where you would just press and hold and it would automatically come to home. Here's the power button with the screen turning on, and it tells you the battery life. And then here's a pause for the special modes, the special features you can do. That's very helpful because there's so many special features, but if you want to pause it while you're doing it, then it's very helpful for that. Here's the 5-way directional button where you can go up, down, left. That is my left and right. And then you can also press it in to activate the 5 modes. You can customize all your buttons. Here are the joysticks, go up and down there. And then you start it and stop it by either going like that or that to start it, and then just holding down this button, holding down this to stop it, and then fold it out It is about like this big, so it's relatively small. So this comes with a variety of cords. This is an Apple cord I have in right now. It plugs in, you just put your phone in here and the cord just plugs into the phone. Also, people have done it with put a tablet into here to have a bigger screen, but it's a little harder and the arms will have to be a little wider, kind of hindering your hand movements. So what you can also do, although if you want to have a tablet in there and you can't like get the cord to get into the tablet or anything, then there is a USB plug-in right here where you can just plug the cord in, put the tablet in, and plug it in wherever the tablet charging port is. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the, oh yeah, and there's also on the back here we have the C1 and C2 buttons also that you can customize. They're really good. They're really helpful if you don't want to like go into all the details and just you can just press the button and it'll happen automatically. It's a lot easier to do it that way. Okay, and then we'll that's it for the drone and the RC. Now let's go to the propellers and chargers, which should be in here. So here's the propellers. The cool thing about the Mavic is that you don't have to screw on and off the propellers every time you fly it. They're so small that they just fold up and they're self-tightening. So what you just have to do is you just press down and turn whichever way it needs to turn. And then also the same for this one. There's white and black circles around each of the holes in the middle of the propellers to tell you which leg to put them on. Because there's a white lined leg, white lined, and then there's a black line. And so I'll just put this propeller on. And then yeah, they're basically self-tightening, so they won't get loose anytime soon. And okay, so let's go to, here's an extra two propellers for just if some of them get damaged or they break or anything like that. So yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go to the chargers. Let's see, we got just a USB, micro USB plug-in thing for the remote controller. Then we got what looks like power cord for the box, the charging box that charges the battery. So yeah, and then okay, so and then in here, we'll get to that later. Here's the charging box. It has two USB plugins and the plug-in for the battery. You just plug it in like right here and just plug it in like that. And yeah, this setup is actually quite nice. I like the two USBs because you can charge your RC that way in the box too, with the box too. But yeah, and then these. What is in here? Okay, let's open this up. So these are what looks like the in the box list, the quick start guide, the intelligent flight battery safety guidelines, and the disclaimer and safety guidelines, and also a DJI Care refresh advertising agreement thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That wraps up our unboxing. I think this drone is going to be my favorite drone I've flown so far. I mean, I've seen so many videos on YouTube that says it's awesome, it's easy to fly, and I've already seen from just this unboxing that it is tremendously portable. But yeah, I'm really going to be really excited, and I am really excited about what I can create with this thing and what I'm going to create. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe to see more awesome videos with this Mavic Pro.